levator scapula, we know that we're gonna start treating this muscle, kind of pressing in a little bit on that transverse process from C1 to 4. So it's just right about here when we get that attachment. And then that's where the stripping is gonna go to that superior angle of the scapula, all right? So this is gonna be a little sensitive because we have some trigger points around that area. So usually I like to treat this muscle when you're doing the head, neck, and face work in supine position, because you have more axis of rotating that neck to do that stripping action. So if she was, think about grapeseed oil, it gets rancid if you don't use it. Is that grapeseed oil?
I have some there.
Is this grapeseed or?
No, that's the regular.
Is it coconut or grapeseed?
It has
That's grapeseed. No, that's
Yeah, it gets rancid. You can smell the rancid.
Yours is what?
Mine's grapeseed.
Oh, then no. No.
That's not
'Cause
grapeseed.
That's not grapeseed because
That's
she's
almond, right?
almond. Yeah.
Look, it's dark. It's like.
Yeah,
pink.
this is a little. This is.
Want some?
Yeah. The thing about grapeseed, once you open it up and use it, you gotta stop. That's another thing. When you're doing a massage, only put enough for that treatment, because it gets rancid. Yeah, it gets rancid, especially if you're not using fractionated coconut oil.
Oh, nice.
Gotta get this down pat, guys. Down the back, drag, forward, back. All right, so if I'm here, gotta use one hand. Coming in on a transverse process, I'm coming around that top board. All right. Another option, another way to do it is I'm here, and you hear a little click.
Yeah.
The reason why that click, you feel that, is that levator scapula. You got the trap muscles. You got the right here. You got the rhomboids. You got the supraspinatus. You got a bunch of muscles crossing each other right at that point. It's getting less. So I can do it that way. I can strip it that way. But then the easiest way for you guys is to use a soft fist. Windshield wiper. We're gonna work on this today. See, I can do a windshield wiper. And that covers the whole cervical transverse process. And then I'm just right here. I'll show you guys that supine position. Did you guys get that Friday? The windshield wiper?
Yeah.
I wasn't here.
Oh.
But it was, but she
we
was,
didn't. No, we-
yeah,
yeah.
but it's the same movement.
Yeah, so that's a windshield. You can do that in the supine position too, where you're just in this area, this C,
Yeah.
you create a C in that area, all right? But the goal is, when you work in this levator scapula, is to look for that superior angle, and it's from there to right there. So it's pretty simple. If you're doing, say you're doing your rhomboid work, let's say you guys are stripping the rhomboids, inferior angle, medial border, and you're coming up here, now you're just hitting that top portion. And you will feel or hear like click, bump, hump, bump, click, hump, because of what's going on right here, the muscular region. Right?
Okay, so let's chat about this. So all this is supposed to be going down within 50 minutes.
Yeah, but the way that you're doing it is you're flowing with it.
Do you want me to record
me to do
one,
that then?
or do you want me to stop?
No, you can stop and record it. Doesn't matter. What's
Want me
that?
to do that for you?
Yeah. So the way it flows, and that's a good question. We started with the deltoids, lats, rhomboids, teres major, teres minor. The way it flows is that you're not gonna say, all right, let me do the lats now. No, let me do the.
Right.
You're starting off,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're just going with it.
Okay.
So whether you start on the right side, start on the left side, you're gonna develop a routine. Let me get around here. Where after you warm her back up or his back up, now you're getting started here, doing it all here, here. Like you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If the person says I have pain in the middle of my back, in between my shoulder blades, then you know that you're gonna do, you know, your scap work, get something released down in there. You know, move the scap a little bit. All right. Address this
Yes.
area.
Her scapula moves
Yeah,
very
it moves
easy.
good. Gets the teres major here, teres minor, a little bit higher. We talked about the tricep above those two, a little bit higher. So usually your strokes, the key is the slower your strokes are, the more you're gonna hit the muscles. Versus you just flying by.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go like this, I know I'm hitting the traps. A little bit of rhomboids coming into the shoulder. So I know I'm hitting what I need to hit when I'm doing these treatments. And I know I'm coming here. So since I'm on this side, I'm gonna address everything on this side so that when I go over there, because what happens is, and I hate to say it, you receiving the massage, you're gonna be like, "Ooh, that felt good on this side," and then you go to that side, you're gonna be like, "What? Do what you just did on the other side."
Right.
So you kind of don't want to confuse yourself. So you want to pick, because all we're doing now, we're just putting everything on your belt. So you can say, I can use this tool today, use that tool today. But now you have more options than what you guys learned in the beginning. All right, let's move to, so now you just have more options of what's, but I'm gonna tell you this